Hello grade 7s, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to take a couple minutes just to show you how to subtract decimals. So I've got a quick question here. It's 15 minus 9 and 127,000. So just remember, here's our tenths, hundredths, thousands. You always say with the one with the last number. So in this case, how do we subtract? Well, just like when you're adding, the key idea here is we need to line up our place values. So here's our ones, here's our tens. So we need to make sure we line them up with the subtractions. Here's our ones here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the 15. I'm going to stack this one. So my ones are here. My 9 in this value goes right underneath the ones in the first value. And I'm going to put in the decimal 127. Now here's a nice little tip for you. If you have a number, like a whole number like 15, and you're subtracting something with decimal places, you might as well have the same number of place values. So just a reminder, you can always fill zeros behind. So put the decimal in, and we can keep filling zeros behind because that does not change the value of the number. 15 decimal 000 is the same as just 15. We didn't add or subtract anything, we just filled some place values with 0. So let's try our subtraction here, just like we were doing back before in like grade 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, when you have like 27 minus 19, you might have to do some regrouping. So in this case here, you can see 0 minus 7 here. You can't take 7 away from 0, so we're going to have to regroup. So we're going to have to, because there's nothing in here and nothing in this one, we're going to have to go all the way to the 5 here. So we're going to just change the 5. We're going to take one of those, and we're going to bring it over here, which is going to make this 10. But we're going to take one of those to make this one 10. But we're going to have to take one of those to make this one 10. So once we have done that, we can now start doing our regrouping process. So 10 minus 7 gives us 3. 9 minus 2 gives us 7. 9 minus 1 gives us 8. The decimal place just keeps coming down, so it's going to be right there. 4 minus 9. Can't do it. We're going to have to do some regrouping. So we're going to take that one that was in the tens value, and we're going to make this 14. 14 minus 9 gives us 5, and the last thing is we have 0. There's none in the tens value below, so we're left with 5. I just want to take a moment and just make sure this makes sense. Our answer is 5 and 873 thousandths, which is pretty close. If I was estimating to my nearest ones, you can see this number behind the ones value is 5 or greater, so it would actually round to approximately 6. And you can see if I actually rounded my original two numbers, 15, we can just keep it as a nice whole number, but minus 9 and 127, it rounds pretty much to 9. And you can see that value is approximately 6. So you can see our answers make sense. So I'm really comfortable with that. Just remember, line up your digits, and it's just regrouping like you've done in the past.